Now, a very dramatic picture of this is how we're going to close this message out today. And I'm going to, it's a story that's not mine to tell. Our music director, Roy Swanson, has composed the song that we're going to hear in just a little bit, Let the Lord Shine Through. And, you know, I'm going to let Roy tell you the story himself. So we pre-recorded this so that Roy and the worship team can get in place to share the song with you.
Most of you know, before I became the music director at Madeira Silverwood Presbyterian Church, I was an elementary school principal. And about 8 years ago, it was a nice, bright, sunny September day. I was outside greeting the kids as they come in, as I always did, and waving to their parents and so forth. And after you got the kids inside and they had their breakfast and got them off to class, well, I went down to the office to prepare for the day. I was getting ready to have a really terrific day, and as I walked into the office, the secretary said to me, "Mr. Swanson, there is a police detective here to see you." And the police detective said to me, "Can we go into your office?" And I said, "Sure." And so we walked in there, and I was back at the back shelf getting some files ready for the day. And the detective said, "I'm not sure how to tell you this, but 2 of your students were shot this morning by their mother." And she then took the gun on herself. She said it was a first grader and a third grader, and the first grader died immediately. The third grader is now on a helicopter heading to Miami Valley Hospital. And about a half hour later, we got word that the third grader had also passed away. That shook me. It shook the entire school. It shook the entire community. I had to go to get the children's teachers. I brought them down to the conference room. We had activated the crisis team. We brought the counselors in, therapy dogs and so forth, and we took the teachers into the boys' teachers into the conference room and explained to them what had happened. And I assigned tutors to cover their classes for the rest of the day. And then I had the task of going around and telling every student in the school, every class in the school, that 2 of their classmates were no longer with us. And we set up a crisis room to help the kids and help the teachers and help everybody deal with this horrific tragedy. I was getting phone calls from parents. They were saying things like, "Mr. Swanson, I don't know what to do. My child is afraid of me. He's afraid that in the middle of the night I'm going to shoot him. I'm not sleeping." And I said, "Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. This is just a terrible thing, and frankly, I'm not sleeping either." The school, the whole community was... It was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do in my life. And after a couple weeks, I went to the funeral, and there were 3 coffins, 2 little ones and 1 large one, which presumably held the body of the mother, who, as I said, took her own life after killing her kids. The community came together, and we got we planted a tree in the yard of the school, and we had a memorial service for the kids. The whole school and community came out for the memorial service, and as the principal of the school, it was my job to give a speech. And the kids at the school, I loved every single one of them, and I tried to tell them that what was happening, what had happened in life is something that sometimes bad things happen, and yet I told the kids, "You are all great kids, and you have a lot of good in you." And the point I was trying to make to the kids and to the whole school, the whole community, was let the good outweigh the bad. And God tells us that or Paul tells us that God uses all things, works all things together for good. And I told the kids, just let your good shine through, no matter what. Let the good shine through. And I was still a part-time music director at that time at a church, and I just took that song and kind of changed the words a little bit and said, let the Lord shine through. And 8 years later, I have completed the song, and so we'll be doing that song here shortly at Madeira Silverwood Church. Let the Lord shine through. You see, no matter what happens, wherever you are, wherever you're going, wherever I am, wherever I'm going, the people I meet are going to be knowing that I'm going to let the Lord shine through. So everybody ought to see the Lord every day. Jesus loves us all in such a beautiful way. Giving the world a taste of heaven or two, every day I'm living it. And loving what I do to let the Lord shine through. And that's what I try to convey to the kids that day, 8 years ago. And I hope that you will let the Lord shine through you in your life always.